final arbiter of all that happens in this tournament. And as well as her elegance, her intelligence, wit and wisdom will decide the outcome and fair play in this tournament.
Goodness, Nigel, thank you. After quite an introduction, I'm blushing. You must want something.
Now, I've said it before, it bears repeating. You may have seen jousting shows around the country at some of our great historical sites. You may have seen knights falling from the saddle, leaping back onto their feet, drawing swords, and so on and so forth. And these are great shows, ladies and gentlemen, but they are stunt shows performed in costume armour by superb horsemen, superb stuntmen, but they are rehearsed shows. That's not what we do here. Here we are doing the real deal in shining steel. This is a genuine tournament, just as it was back in the day.
Now, and I see some very keen jousters coming in the arena. They're very keen. They didn't even wait for their entrance.
So yes, already in the arena, chomping at the bit, quite literally, for another crack at their opponents, the French team of Chevalerie Initiatique. That's right, cheer them on. They have been superb in every contest so far. They currently lead the board. And looking to redress the balance will be the team representing England, Destrier. Here they come, cheer them on as they come in. Now we're in the comparison of St. George. On the left is Emma Pern. On the right, Mark Capel. And in the centre, Zach Evans.
Benedict Green, I believe. You really must go to Specsavers, Nigel. That's Benedict Green in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bit shorter than Zach.
To be honest, they all look the same to me.
Shh, don't tell.
In the centre, the winner of tournaments, the winner of hearts, the young gallant Alexander Leon. And here in the red comparison, bearing the colours of, a couple of lions on a red shirt. That rings a bell, doesn't it? Is Melil Benou. Those two lions on red being actually the lions of Normandy, I believe.
Absolutely. If I can ask
correct,
our competitors to warm themselves and their horses to the list, Nigel and I will explain what you're about to see, ladies and gentlemen.
So it's always worth remembering, ladies and gentlemen, that we take great care of our contestants, but more care of our horses. And I will tell you right now, if you have any concern about horses jousting, there is no power on earth can make a horse joust unless it is happy and comfy and safe to do so. It will simply refuse to run. I have seen it happen. So our horses are all supplied by the superb Mr. Mark Atkinson of Atkinson Stunt Horses, who supplies horses for this tournament, for tournaments at the Royal Armouries in Leeds, and also for the Arundel International Tournament, where we will be in July. You will know him for providing horses for television historical dramas such as Poldark and The Crown. And he provides all of the horses today, save this one. This one's mine.
Right. So, as Nigel mentioned, this is a competition, and I am the judge. To assist me in judging this competition, I have two scoring marshals at either end of the arena, in the black and white tabards. After each pass, they will indicate to me if it has been a good strike of the lances by raising their arms directly into the air.
Sorry about that.
They'll then tell me where the strike hit, and to the targe or shield for 3 points, to the body for 2 points, and to the arm for 1 point. Additionally, there is a point for lance breakage available. If the competitor's lance has been broken so that it is shorter than my baton that I carry, they will receive an extra point. This is indicating that the break was hard and true. If they have a glancing blow, they won't get the points. I'm just going to run in front of Benedict, get in his way. There are a few illegal strikes, such as a barricade or a sweeping blow, where you hit your opponent across the body. And a taint, where they miss and no points.
Our competitors are ready. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Then raise the heavens with your cheers as we begin our joust.
Now, before we begin, ladies and gentlemen, one note for health and safety. These lancers are designed to shatter and break. If you see a piece of lance come flying through the air towards you, do not gaze up at it in wonder. Duck, cover your head. It'll hurt. Also, if you are lucky enough to catch one of these pieces of lance, please pass it back in. Budgets are tight. These are expensive. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we will have 3 rounds where each of our competitors will face one member of the opposite team. Then we'll have a final. The best competitor from each team will face off. So in this first pairing, in our first round, for England, we will have Ben Green against Alex for France.
So Ben Green, you'd have seen him slugging it out in the foot combat this morning against Alexander Leon, son of the patron, Monsieur Arnaud, who's handing up the lances for the French team.
They have their lance signal when ready. Laissez aller.
Here we go for the first pass, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and that's a great beginning.
A good strike for both of our competitors. May I have the score for England, please? A strike to the targe and a shattered lance, 4 points. And may I have the strike for France, please? A strike to the targe. This Grand Prix needs a little bit more exercise. And a shattered lance, 4 points apiece. Good
So
first
that's a
pass.
fine beginning to the day's jousting. Both of our knights showing how it should be done right on the very first pass.
Absolutely. Our second pairing in this first round for England will be Mark Capel, and for France will be Val. Val has his lance, Mark has his signal. Laissez-aller!
Here they go, cheer them on! Oh.
A good strike from Mark. It appears to be a rare miss for our French competitor.
Now
What was
that
Mark's
is unusual.
score?
France are going down.
Score for England, a strike to the targe. Just barely that extra point. 4 points to none, England.
And that's just what England need. A miss entirely is a rare occurrence, but a chance for the other team, the lagging team, to catch up. And Mark Capel has taken great advantage of that with that smashing blow. So let's have a cheer for Mark Capel of England. That will surely raise his teammates' hopes.
And in our final pairing for this round, we will have for England, Emma against Meryl of France.
So Emma Byrne, jousting for England.
Emma has her lance. Stands ready, signal ready. Laissez-aller!
There we go, the Cross of St George against the Lions of Normandy. Lance is breaking, but
A good strike from both of our competitors. May I have the score for England, please? Strike to the targe, but no breakage. 3 points to England, and for France, the strike to the targe. Up, there's his lance. Just can't get the help these days. Come after us. No lance breakage. 3 points each. A tie that round.
so very good. You can see that both of these teams are bringing their best game today. And
Absolutely.
of course, all of it playing towards the final tomorrow. The French have a lead, but they have to keep it.
Yes. Well, I'm going to go over to the height of medieval technology, a woman with a pencil. For my scores, find where we are after round 1.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a joust à plaisance, a joust of sport, of pleasure. And for that reason, just as I did back in the day, we are using breakable lances. So the first 4 foot you can see is breakable and will shatter, as you have seen. That section of lance, however, is plugged into a steel ferrule, a steel cap. So if you break all of the lance, or the breakable part, the steel part will punch into the shield or the armour, and everything after that steel part is solid ash. And that's not going to break.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, after round 1, with 7 points, we have France. And with 11 points, we have England.
That's just what they need to hear.
We prepare for round 2 with Ben for England against Val for France.
So Ben Green in the green comparison, just to make it easy for us. Riding against Valentin Cole from France. In this white comparison, riding Jazz.
Both have their lances signal.
Quite a bouncy horse. Here they go. Now, that is unfortunate. I can see far too much lance on Ben Green's lance. Let's see what Milady makes of this.
Well, I was just checking that unfortunately for England, we have a rare miss from Ben Green. Intact lance, so no points for England. For France, a strike to the targe with lance breakage, 4 points to none.
And
France.
they just closed the gap back again. This is how, as medieval people would have called it, this is how the wheel of fortune spins. It can go crazily in any direction. One moment you're up, the next you're right back down again.
Absolutely. Second pair in our second round will be Mark for England against Meryl of France.
Yay! As we said earlier, the
Go
finest
England.
reproduction set of Gothic armour to be found anywhere in the world. In that blue and gold checked
Signal,
comparison.
laissez-les!
Here we go, look at this charge! Oh!
A good strike from both of our competitors, and a piece of lance goes skittering past me.
That is worthy of your applause, ladies and gentlemen. You all heard that impact. Give them both a huge cheer. That's what we came to see.
Score for England, please. Strike to the head for England and a fully shattered lance. Are you out of shape, Andy? It's been a long COVID for you, hasn't it? I'm sorry. 4 points for England and a strike for France, please. A strike to the targe and a fully broken lance. 4 points each.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in some tournaments we allow an extra point for a strike to the head. When you look at Meryl's helmet, it is designed to deflect blows. So a strike to the head is a dangerous thing because you may simply miss, your lance may not break. It's very hard to break your lance on a helmet. We don't encourage headshots in this competition. They score the same as a targe. But we have to applaud Mark Capel for such skill in breaking his lance on his opponent's helmet, and Meryl's courage for accepting such a blow. That's what jousting's all about. He hit me on the head. Big time.
Ooh la la.
Emma against Alex of France.
So Emma Pern, like Mark Capel, jousting in field armour with a Sallet type helmet against Alexander from France. Here we go. And once again, I can see a coronel where there shouldn't be a coronel.
Yeah.
So the coronel, ladies and gentlemen, is the tip of the lance, which is designed to grip, to bite into shield and armour in order to break the lance.
May I have the score for France, please? Strike to the targe, and by hair of a chinny chin chin, he gets that breakage point. 4 points to none, France.
So France once again opening the lead up. That will be very disappointing for Emma and Team Cole.
Oh, bit of a turn of fortune after that second round. With 15 points, we have England.
Yeah, a creditable score any day.
And with 19 points, we have France.
Right.
Very close, ladies and gentlemen, very close. All can change in this third round.
19.
So our first pairing in round 3 will be Ben for England against Meryl of France.
So Ben Green looking to shatter his lance upon
Laissez-aller,
Meryl.
gentlemen.
Here they go. It's a fine sight. Cheer them on. And you can hear the crunching sound of those lances splintering.
A good strike from both of our competitors. May I have the score for England, please? A strike to the targe. And I'll need to measure his length. He's run a lot. No breakage points for England. 3 points. And a score for France, please. A strike to the targe and a shattered lance. 4 points to 3, France.
It's opening up that lead for France by 1 more point. 5 points in it now.
Our penultimate pairing before the final will be Mark for England against Alex for France.
So Mark Capel in this Gothic armour, like a German armadillo, or indeed an echidna.
What is he talking about?
Mark has his lance. Alex is not armed. They both have their lance. Laissez-aller!
Here they go, cheer them on! Fantastic riding and Mark Capel tearing down the field, but once again, tragedy. I can see a coronel where a coronel didn't ought to be.
May I have the score for France, please? A strike to the targe and a shattered lance. 4 points to none.
Oh dear. It's
Once
not looking
again,
good for
Alexander
England.
Leon showing his skill, this 21-year-old who won the field, won the hearts of everyone here at Leeds Castle 3 years ago in a fantastic display before going home to do an exam the next day. So here he is, very gallant with that wonderful gold greyhound on his head. The superb jouster that is Alexander Leon of France. And give a cheer for Mark Capel of England. He tore down that field with every intention of crunching his lance into Alexander. Sadly, didn't find his target.
Our final pairing before the final for England will be Emma, and for France will be Val.
So, Valentin Cole of France, so a very gentle man, a big man but a gentleman, on Jasmine. And Emma, I believe, riding Sovereign in the St George colours.
That is Sovereign, yeah, absolutely.
So, let's cheer them on.
Laissez-aller!
Let's cheer for Emma. Oh, and once again, a coronel is still on the lance.
Yes, unfortunate miss for England. May I have the score for France, please? A strike to the targe. Lance breakage. It appears to be sufficiently broken. Yes, Mark. And representing France will be Alex. And going into this final, Mark has quite the battle in front of him, because it is 1831 France. So wish him luck, ladies and gentlemen. He will need it if you're cheering for England. So Alex has his lance. Mark has his lance. Signal when ready.
Let's give him a cheer. Oh, Mark is off already. Oh.
Naughty, 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 Mark.
Really? I think. Why do you do that? I think his horse is a little excited, madam. That's why.
I think Mark's a bit excited too.
And I think what Mark was thinking at that moment was, whoa! Oh! I may be
Alex thought he
putting
was
words
late
in
to
his
the
mouth.
party. No, Mark was just going to his own party. Shall we try that again?
So as they reset their places, let's get a great big cheer for Mark Capel of England. They need some encouragement from you in their chivalric endeavours, but equally, let's give a huge cheer to the gallant, superb horseman that is Alexandre Léon of France. And it's worth pointing out here that the skill of a knight's ground crew, almost his pit stop crew, is absolutely crucial because they can see so little. And they may indeed have to turn their horse away from their opponent while they arm, lest the horse get too excited and run on.
Alex has his lance, Mark
There's the
has
excitement.
his signal.
Now Alexander keeping
Laissez
that
aller.
horse's excitement in check. Here they go. Oh, and that's what we were waiting for.
He's
A
chatting about
good
that.
strike from both of our competitors. It's easier to score points, Mark, if you have someone to hit. May I have the score for England, please? A strike to the targe. Ooh, it is going to be close with this lance breakage.
Oh, it is indeed. That red lance looks a little longer.
Oh, it does. 3 points to England. May I have the score for France, please? A strike to the targe and a shattered lance. 4 points to 3, France.
Oh, and just edging it once more with that lance breakage. Not really a surprise there from the young champion that is Alexandre Léon.
Absolutely. We will ask our competitors to rearm and prepare to enter the next pass of this final.
You're right, Ethan.
Alex has his lance, Mark has his lance. Signal. Laissez aller.
Here they go, cheer them on. Give Mark Capel a massive cheer. Oh, yes, that was a strike and a half.
A good strike from both of them.
And you saw Mark Capel lean in, getting his shoulder behind that lance, such intent behind that blow. Let's see whether it worked out for him.
Can I have the score for England, please? A strike to the targe, and that extra force did it. He has received the point for lance breakage. 4 points. And for France, a strike to the targe, and there is nothing left of
Nothing
that.
left of that.
4 points each. They are both hitting hard, though.
That's how it's
Well
done,
done.
ladies and gentlemen. Give them both a cheer as they reset for the final pass of this event. And regardless of the outcome, let's have a cheer for our English knights who, despite some of the setbacks, are just pushing on ahead and doing some really good jousting. So give them a cheer.
It's our last pass, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to cheer for your favorite. All right, we have Alex of France stands ready.
Let's have a cheer for Alex. And a cheer for Mark Capel on this last run.
Both competitors have their lances. Signal when ready. Mark is not
And
ready.
look at Alex keeping the enthusiasm of his fine Iberian horse Rodney under control. Bearing in mind he can't actually see the horse he's riding on.
Laissez aller.
Here they go for the last time. Cheer them on! Oh, and that is not what we wanted to see in the last run.
Ooh, no.
You could jinxed it.
Commentators curse, Nigel. We'll blame you. May I have the score for France, please? Ooh. May I have the score for France? Ready? Oh, it's so hard. And nope. Don't you be telling me how to do my job. 3 points to none. France.
Boo.
And I think that clinches it. We await only the final score.
We await only the final score. We'll ask our competitors to array in front of you as we get our final totals. So if we could ask France to line up so you can look shiny and magnificent for the people.
So that's it. There are no more blows to be struck today, but of course we've still got tomorrow. And we'll need to examine the scores very carefully to see if England are still in with a chance to win the Queen's Cup. Remember, we're jousting this weekend for the Queen's Cup in honour of Her Majesty's Jubilee this year, as indeed many events will be this year at Leeds Castle, celebrating our current Queen and past Queens who resided here at Leeds Castle. So do look at the events timetable on the Leeds Castle website and rejoin us for some of those. So I believe Milady is ready to give us the final verdict.
We are. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the winning team will receive 4 points for the scoreboard in the corner. The second place team receives nothing. With a very respectable 25 points, we have England.
Now that is a creditable score on any day, ladies and gentlemen. 25 points.
Incredible score. Unfortunately, with an even more credible score, we have our visitors with 42 points.
Wow!
Congratulations, gentlemen. Well done.
So we have a credible score against an incredible score. My French is flawless.
Cheer
That
on as
really
they come
is.
past you, ladies and gentlemen. Today's jousting champions, France.
Now, despite that huge gap, of course, the victory will only gain them 3 points on the board. But that is a superb performance by our French team. Give them a huge round of applause.
So that was the jousting. Hope you enjoyed that. I think it went on a bit long, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Shame England lost. Well, that's about normal, isn't it, really, for England? So I'm going to end this video off and go on another little walk around the beautiful gardens. Although we've lost the sunshine, we had a couple of spots of rain, but nothing major. It's very beautiful around here, so I might, if there's not too many people left, I might do some more filming. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.